One of my friends was on my last flight. We can call this a 3-day trip. The lighting keeps changing outside, I think because of the sun. It keeps going behind clouds, but good morning guys. Welcome to a new work week. I'm using you guys as a mirror to get my wing on straight. I'm currently in Johannesburg. I am operating a flight today. I'm just gonna operate one leg to Harare. We can call this a 3-day trip because today I'm operating to Harare. Tomorrow in Harare I will be operating to Joburg and back, and then the next day I'll be operating a 3-leg. So today it's 1 leg, tomorrow it's 2 legs, and then Wednesday it's gonna be 3 legs I think, and then I'm gonna end up back here in Joburg to spend 1 night and then we kind of do it all over again. But yeah, I just wanted to start this vlog off. It is currently just before 10 a.m. I'm about to head out. I'm all packed and everything. Keegan is not able to take me to the airport today because he is busy, you know, he's got a job. You've got a meeting at 10, hey? Yeah, he's got a meeting at 10, like literally in 2 minutes. So he's not able to take me, and I need to be at the airport by 12. So it would be cutting it too close, I think, to wait until after his meeting before we go. So I'm gonna Uber to the airport. Good morning. Hopefully you guys are all having just the best morning so far. Bye, buddy.
Uzifayithele wena uzisebenzele uthole umuntu ngoba unenhlanhla, uthole umuntu okuthandayo, hayi just because you are under pressure ukuthi ubaba wakho Uber driver kodwa okusalayo awukazi ulale ngesithu esingenalutho.
Exactly. I am very early. It is 10 to 11 and my sign-on's only at 12. So I'm gonna quickly go to the bathroom. I need to pee, and then I'm gonna go get another coffee from Mug and Bean, or maybe Woolworths, I don't know. And then I'll go and sign on. I got a dirty chai from Woolies, and then of course I bought so much stuff I had to buy a Woolies bag, which is always painful. If you know, you know. We just landed, disembarked. Cleaners have already come on and helped me out, gotten off. Sunset looks really cool. I'm just waiting for my pilots to finish up, and then we'll head inside. There's the terminal, and we'll go home. There's Emirates! It's a 777! It's beautiful. This lighting is a little strange, but hey, it is now 5:30. We landed about an hour ago. We were going through the terminal, signing off, driving home. So we just got in now. I just got to my room and I've unpacked. I'm about to wash my face off, go make myself some dinner, hang out for the rest of the evening. We had 35 passengers coming here. For some reason the manifest said we had 36. We've only got 35 passengers. I counted like 3 times, and then I went back again just to count the empty seats, because the manifest said 36 passengers including a child, like this little 2.5-year-old boy who was so cute. But anyway, I digress. I only counted 35 passengers including the child, and we had 2 open seats, and my aircraft seats 37 max. So obviously if I've got 2 open seats and the child is in his own seat as well, then that means I only have 35 people on board. So we were not matching the manifest. The manifest was still saying 36. The ground staff were calling the airport, like the check-in people, and they were saying we have 36, and I was like, we do not have 36. And I also noticed that one of the passengers that were written in the manifest, 10 Charlie, so seat 10C, no one was there. But on the manifest, it put someone in 10C. But I knew for a fact that there was nobody sitting in 10C because I checked every single boarding pass when people were boarding. And I went through the whole cabin to find out. And nobody had the seat number 10C. So I knew that that was the passenger that they had offloaded, I guess. I'm not sure. Luckily, he didn't have any checked-in bags. So the ground staff were able to just amend that real quick. But we actually left late, guys. We were supposed to be here so long ago. They brought the plane over from the hangar to our gate behind schedule. We ended up leaving about an hour behind schedule, which is, it was okay. It was what it was. There's nothing you can do to change it. Like, all you can do is make the most of the situation in the parts that you can control. So I couldn't control if there was no aircraft in front of me, but as soon as the plane arrived, I was able to do my job. And I feel like I did it pretty well today. There was also this guy who was traveling for business, I think he said, and he was coming with us to Harare, and then he was getting on an Airlink, like a different airline's flight from Harare right back to Joburg so that he could fly from Joburg to Canada. And I was like, but why would you do that to yourself? Why would you sit on my flight for an hour and a half to go to Harare just to come back to Joburg? Like, you should have just chilled in the lounge, bro. Like, but then only on descent he told me no, he's got like a big piece of luggage, because when he was on our flight he didn't have any checked-in luggage, but he said that he had left his checked-in bag here in Harare, so he had to come here through to arrivals, get his large checked-in bag, actually check it in for his next flight, and then get on the next flight to Airlink. And I was like, well, you should have said that in the beginning, because I wouldn't have judged you so hard about this decision. Like, what on earth? Yeah, because as soon as he told me the story, he was like, I know it doesn't make sense, but I have to go to Harare just to come back to Joburg. And I was like, what? Why? You know? So at least it all worked out. We still landed with plenty of time. His flight is only taking off at 6 p.m. and we landed at 4:30. Like, I was disembarking at 4:30 on the dot, so that's plenty of time for him to like quickly, and Harare is not the biggest airport, you know, so for him to go through, get his bag, go through check-in again, and then make it to his gate in time for boarding, it's very, very doable in this airport. But yeah, I just thought I would tell you guys about that part of my day. I'm having this chicken salad for dinner, and I'm watching The Lost City. I just had my dinner downstairs. I was watching a little bit of Project Runway. I don't know if anybody still even watches that show, but I will forever and always watch that show. I used to watch it every single day when I was in varsity, when I was studying fashion design, because I have a diploma in fashion design, and I would spend my evenings while I'm working on my assignments and my own school projects. I would watch Project Runway, or if I didn't have my own schoolwork to do, I would watch Project Runway, and whatever their challenge was to like design for, I would make up my own little design as well. I wouldn't sew it, but I would draw it out and stuff on Photoshop and Illustrator and all that. And yeah, it's just a very nostalgic time. But Keegan's sister just called. Where were they? They were in Munich, they were in Venice, Florence, Rome, and today they just got to Switzerland, and she was showing me her view from her hotel room, and it is beautiful. It's so cool. I'm slightly jealous, but I'm so happy for her to be experiencing it. I really, before I die, need to go back to Europe, but during Christmas time. Yeah, I really want to go back for some Christmas markets and all those kind of cozy Christmassy vibes. Oh, I would love it. I don't really care to go to Europe in summer, but in winter, during Christmas, sign me up. Good morning, you guys. It's about 9 a.m. on Tuesday, I'm just getting ready. Our pickup is in an hour and we are going to do a Joburg and back. I really appreciate the 10 a.m. pickup because, you know, I get to kind of sleep in a little bit. I have been loving that we've been doing these Joburg flights lately, although I do miss my Kruger tourists that we used to have quite a bit, but I mean, there's nothing wrong with a little bit of a switch up, you know? I'm not too sure about our passenger figures, but it seems as though we have been having fuller flights lately, which is great news for the airline that we're flying for right now, because we're not an airline, but we fly on their behalf to take their passengers to their destinations using our aircraft and our crew. I'm happy for them, you know, like being busy and being full is a really, really good thing because it means, you know, business is booming. So I'm happy for anyone whose business is booming. Do I miss my more quiet flights where I've got like 20 passengers? Maybe, yeah, a little bit. But honestly, I cannot fault when business is booming, and I'm so here for it. If you guys remember, I used to fly for Mango, and I loved it there. The other day I saw that Praveen Gordhan, the Minister of Public Enterprises, has been given like a 30-day time limit to decide on the sale of Mango, which already this has been dragging on for so long. To see another Mango plane in the sky, my heart would just freaking explode out of pure happiness. Pre-flight checks are done, security checks are done. I'm waiting for catering to bring me some hot water, but we're expecting a full flight, 37 passengers, and then we should get going. My lunch is very strange. Keegan and I bought another cake while I was home, so I have a couple slices of cake to have with my coffee, and then I also brought some of those chicken fricadelles that I got from Woolies yesterday, and of course a nachi. Eating a fricadelle. One of my friends was on my last flight. It was so good to see her. Lebo, I literally used to fly with her, guys. Yeah, back when I very first started flying. And she is such a vibe. She even made me a wig once. It was so cool to see her. She's married and she's expecting a baby in December, January. She lives primarily in Zimbabwe now, but she is coming to Joburg until she gives birth because her family still lives here. So that is so cool that I got to catch up with her. Like during the service, I was like giving her food and we quickly like talk, and then I carry on with the service, and then I come back to do tea and coffee service, and we talk some more, and then while I'm cleaning, I stop and we talk some more. So I'm so excited that I got to see her today. That was so unexpected, but it was such a fun surprise. While she's in Joburg and I'll be in Joburg, I'll be able to meet up with her and see her, and now I get to go buy baby clothes for someone else. Like, are you kidding me? Is there anything better? Anyway, we're expecting 31 passengers on the next flight, so I think they're still boarding and then the bus has to bring them over. So it's gonna take a couple of extra minutes and then we'll be on our way. I don't really have much to debrief you guys on. Nothing super exciting happened or anything that really stood out. I already told you guys about seeing my friend and how much I enjoyed that. But otherwise, coming back, we had 30 passengers. Although I did notice something, and this is pretty silly. It's not like some amazing moment that I had. It was just some random thing that I noticed. Is I follow a lot of like American and Australian and UK YouTubers who have all been raving about the Stanley Cup, the big one with the straw and the handle and everything. And I've never seen one in person. I've always seen it in other people's videos and on their Instagram, but I've never seen one in person. And so on the second flight coming back, there was this British couple. They're like probably my age. They were traveling together and the girl had a Stanley Cup with her. That thing is humongous, you guys. It's like the same size as a 2-liter bottle of Coke. Like, I will never get over how big that is because it is just so huge. Oh my word. It just seems like such a schlep to have to carry around and walk around with. I don't know. It was way bigger in person than I ever expected it to be. It's huge, huge. Good morning, you guys. Happy Wednesday. I'm just packing up my stuff for today's trip. I have a couple of things I'm gonna leave here because I am gonna be back in a couple of days, so I'm not gonna like lug my toiletries back and forth. But yeah, I guess today is go home day, if you want to call it that. We're getting picked up at 10 a.m. again, and I have 23 minutes until pickup, so I need to get moving. I'm just packing up all my last few things, my electronics and all that good stuff. I have my uniform pants on. I just need to put my shirt on. My phone is still charging, but I mustn't forget to pack my charger. I did take the time to make breakfast this morning though. Made bacon and eggs and a coffee. Just took it easy a little bit so that I'm not starving or struggling later on in the day. But anyway, let me stop yapping to you guys and actually get things done, because otherwise I'm gonna be late and we can't have that now, can we? I'm done. Let's go. Departure time is 11:40, so we should be boarding in the next 15 minutes, but my checks are done. We're already done with refueling. I'm just waiting for catering to bring me my hot water for the flight, and then we should be going. Apparently it is only the one flight, the one leg to Joburg, one and done. Very easy day coming up, hopefully. I am back home. Keegan came to fetch me from the airport because the Ubers were like 500, 600 rand to get all the way home from the airport. So we were like, nope, scratch that. Luckily he had a free hour and he came to fetch me, which was so nice of him. But the flight overall was pretty good. No drama whatsoever. No drama? Yeah, no drama. When we signed on, we expected 37 passengers. We expected a completely full flight. And then the ground staff brought my pilots their figures, like their weight and balance, in terms of like, how many kgs do we have of luggage? How many kgs do we have of passengers? How many passengers do we have? All that kind of stuff. I'm vlogging.
Oh.
Hello.
Okay.
Say hi to the vlog.
Hello.
Thanks for fetching me.
Hello.
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 Hello. Anyway. Are you really coming to open that now? I'm trying to tell them about my day.
This is my old bad jacket. Yeah, this is my old jacket. How did they get my old jacket? Who the hell get my old jacket?
You probably left it at their house. That's why they brought it back. Can I finish? You're so funny. Anyway, so then the figures thing, it came and it said it was going to be 32 passengers that we were expecting. And then when they brought the passengers, there was 31 passengers. And then after the passengers had already boarded, they brought me my manifest and that said 31 passengers. He's so distracting. That said 30 passengers. The manifest said 30 passengers. I counted 31 passengers and my pilots had 32 passengers on their like load thing. So nothing was what it was supposed to be. So that made us maybe 15 minutes behind schedule, just sorting that out and getting new load figures. Can you stop? Getting new load figures and getting new manifests and all that fun stuff. But I counted my passengers like 4 times, made sure there wasn't someone hiding in the bathroom and stuff like that. And then yeah, eventually we got that sorted. We took off and landed in Joburg. It was a really nice smooth landing by my first officer, so well done to him. Keegan is trying on his winter jacket that Yulene gave you, right?
I don't think this is mine. It doesn't.
Is that one my one? Didn't I get the blue one?
No, it doesn't close.
It doesn't close? Oh my goodness. Oh, and it's fur lined. Are you sure this isn't yours? I don't remember getting a grey one. It says woman. It is mine. It's mine. I don't remember asking for a grey jacket though. Oh, that's nice. Is it gonna close? It's my winter jacket. How does it look?
Winter.
Wintry. I like the fur line. Look at that. It's like, oh, can you even see if it's looking at me? It's fur lined on the inside. That is nice. That is very nice. When did they bring it?
Yesterday.
Oh, these pockets. That's so nice. Thank you. Did you say thank you to them?
Thank you.
No, to them.
Oh.
Another vlog. Oh, I'll call Yulene just now and say thank you. That's lovely. She got all of us nice winter jackets. I thought I got a blue one though for some reason. I remember trying on a blue one, but this one is just as nice. I don't have a nice thick grey winter jacket like that, so I appreciate it so much. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this vlog. Thank you guys so much for spending the last few days with me, coming with me on this 3-day trip. I hope that you guys had just as much fun as I did, and I'll be seeing you all in the next one. Please continue spreading good vibes and being kind. Bye.
You give me a sign, give me a sign, oh, give me a sign, baby, give me a sign, just give me one more